socially acceptable. What did you do this weekend? EA pushed a load of miniatures around the tabletop. They did what? Oh dear. On the other end of the spectrum. Right, we have a game. So it's 1860 Orcs versus 1670 Orcs versus 1860 Chaos.
Oh dear, this isn't ideal, is it? Well, let's have a look at this team at least. It might be harmless, cuddly, fluffy chaos, eh?
It might be, yeah. Opposing team. So,
or he's going to be Russian and they've all got Claw Mighty Blow and that's it.
22-6-7. Right, okay, so we can play.
Yep.
Well, at least he's not rolled lots of stat increases.
Oh shit.
He doesn't actually have that much Claw Mighty Blow. He's only got one, actually. He's got one Claw Mighty Blow, does have piling on. This could be worse. This could be worse.
Oh, it's Tommy Boy. He's in the stream.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Dear, this is going to be hard work.
Do you know what? We've been in the team off in a day or two's time. So, no, stay in the stream, Tommy. Stay in the stream, pal.
You're welcome to stick around.
Yeah, hang around.
Yeah, this. Well, you know,
it's going to be hard, but
the differential normally between Orcs and Chaos is Claw. That's the leveler.
Yeah.
And there isn't loads of it, so it might be all right. Yeah. But as ever with these things, when you got two strength teams, it's who gets first blood, and then the House of Cards and all that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My team's got loads more guard, so we've got that. We haven't unfortunately got any Mighty Blow piling on, so we're not as dangerous. But on the flip side, there's only one Claw Mighty Blow thing on his team, so we'll see. And we also have got the Inarian factor. Let's not forget that. We have got Chuckles the Goblin. So, let's see. Do we want to kick or receive? I think we'll receive on this particular occasion.
Grab the ball, please, Bob. Tommy, that's a very jaunty looking strip there. That's the Necromunda one, isn't it? The charcoal with
dots,
lemon polka dots. Yeah. Very nice.
Right, while he sets up, I'm going to go and see if I can request a cup of tea, possibly in a giant-sized mug. So I'll be back in just 1 second, while Tommy sets up.
The thing is, though, when you're playing Orcs, one of the first things that you really want to do, a milestone, is when your 9 strength access guys all have guard, because that really helps. It really helps shutting down an opponent and giving them very limited opportunities to hit you. So this is why Orc teams often survive a long time. That they've got the double bonus of high armor and massive amount of guard access early on. In fact, there's probably really only dwarves that will tend to have more guard than Orcs, I would say. Well, it's early days, mate. Blood Bowl, you know, it's the more you play it, you will get better. Oh, taking names. Thanks for the follow, by the way, mate. I didn't clock that, but Andy was saying something fascinating, and I didn't want to.
Oh, dear. Right. Okay. Sorry, I was just giggling. My girlfriend is glossing the skirting boards right now, and we were just having a little amusing moment.
Is that a euphemism? Should I look that up on Urban Dictionary? Or this is supposed to be a family show, Andrew. Come on.
Indeed. No, you won't find it on Urban Dictionary, no.
You might.
I hope not. Oh dear.
It still makes me smile when you hit on the name of the vampire team: 2 virgins, 1 chalice. That's quite good. Aardvark asks, did we see his video yet? What video, mate?
I haven't yet. No, I know what he's talking about now, but no, I have not unfortunately watched it. Blocked. Yeah, typed it that way.
Oh, Bush Ranger, just stop. You usually regret it.
Right, we've gone for front him up because almost everything's got guard. So there we go.
This really is like West Ham Millwall, isn't it? He's gonna get a bit naughty. Come on, you fat Xavier.
Oh, quick snap. That's good. Snap that is quick. I think I might change what I was going to do now.
I'll have a look later on Aardvark. I hadn't clocked that you'd recommended that to us, actually.
He linked it to me earlier. What I've done, Aardvark, is I've actually saved it onto my favourites, so I will be able to watch that.
And I've subscribed to your YouTube channel. There you go.
Is it going to bounce out? No, it's going to bounce along. Okay.
Oh dear.
Do you see what I see?
Well, we know what's going to happen here, don't we, everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, Zayats. Zayats, I say. We've got one for you, son.
Yeah. Yeah. Me. Silly troll. Okay, oh, KO, that's very helpful. Good out.
Ah, purist.
Ah, good. Is he arrived because you've contacted him?
No, sheer coincidence.
Okay.
That is most timely. We wanted to ask you if you were free in 2 hours from now. Would you like to join us in the commentary booth for the grand final? No pressure.
Actually, that doesn't help. Let's do that.
Oh, nice one. Yep, purist up for it.
Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. Good.
Oh, I missed the foul there. Oh, it didn't work.
It didn't work. It was a 4 reroll. 4 I think was the armour and injury roll. Both very poor. Both very, very poor. No, that's all right. Now, Tomo's got an interesting dilemma question. He's got to answer himself, which is, does he front us up, or does he snipe? He's going for the fronting up option. Let's see whether he. That's quite good. He's got a free beastman out there. I like that. The downside is he has left his Chaos Warrior engaged.
Yeah, but that one's harmless. We wouldn't particularly prioritise hitting him, would we?
No. Oh no.
Oh no, hang on. Yeah, we would.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe we would actually. Yeah, come to think of it, actually, yeah, I don't like it at all. Oh, look at the troll just letting things run past. It's outrageous, that. Out-fucking rageous.
Oh, Sharp, what have you done?
No, he's just... Me? Yes, you, Sharp. Yes, you. Deary me.
It's only turn 1. He hasn't clocked that the whistle's gone yet.
Well, I think the quick snap caught him off guard, actually, to be honest. Oh, Neon. Neon, good evening.
Neon Omega.
Yeah. So, right. What are we going to do here? Where can he get to? Well, he can currently hit us, and he can currently hit us. So, I've got two choices. I can either run the ball back 2 squares and be totally safe, or we can carry on the big fouling thing here, or we can try and surf the block guard beastman.
I'm not a fan of the fouling thing. The other thing you haven't mentioned yet is we've got the 2 strength Chaos Warriors fronting us up there with a guard goat helping them out. So, can we apply enough guard if we bring Muir and Dagon to play guard wars on the line of scrimmage?
Yes, we can. Right, we're going to go for the surf first.
Mr. Risk, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show. And Charles Banks, good evening.
Right.
JC, thank you for the follow.
Get to there. GFI. I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to do something not risky this turn, but I'm going to ignore the ball somewhat this turn and do other stuff.
So Dark Law's fancying that he's a bit John Stones, that he's going to play the ball out of defence.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, KO. Good. And we are going to do... I've got Mighty Blow. Bring you back. So I'm going to bring the Frenzy guy back because it makes he's now in play in the right place, and we can now put all the guard in a line, and we should be okay here. Right.
What White Rabbit? Good evening. I'm delighted to hear that, mate. The YouTube's been really slow to take off, but folks recently seem to have started watching it, so that's excellent news. Glad you like them, buddy. And welcome to the programme. Which one, Neon Omega? The Zunk or Andy for OCC game? If it was my latest one, oh God. I do know how to play, honest. Oh, against Gary's Norse. Oh, that was painful, wasn't it? Oh dear.
Okay, we didn't get what we wanted for it. We didn't get what I wanted there, but oh well.
I still don't know how I managed to lose that game. Hotspur and Narin's game is in just over an hour. This is the build up, mate.
Yeah. This is also to sort of the streams always take a little bit of time to warm up. I think they're like diesel engines. They just take a little bit of time to fully get going. So I thought we would stream a couple of these games first, and then stream the final.
Well, gets you out cooking dinner as well, doesn't it?
And it gets me out of having to gloss some skirting board. And my God, glossing skirting boards is not fun.
Did you take the carpet up to do that?
We've got wood flooring downstairs, so we're going to replace the wood flooring.
I did know that, didn't I?
Yeah, well, you've seen it, so I would hope so.
I have, yes, very nice. Sort of beach coloured.
Yeah.
Is it in 2 hours?
Craig, I hope not. She's randomly going to come upstairs with a cup of tea at some point, I think. So she will at some point.
It's at 9 o'clock UK time, So, oh, it is 2 hours. Yeah, it is 2 hours.
Last time, yeah. Did I say
8
that?
o'clock. 8
Go on.
o'clock UTC. Sorry. Go on, Andy.
Was asked if I had decided my tabletop team, and the answer is yes, I have. But it's a secret. um,
I thought you'd already said.
it's Wood Elves.
It's not a secret. It's more just shame, really.
There's nothing wrong with playing Wood Elves. I think we should get the troll. Should we get the troll involved over here? Because he's just big and strong and troll.
Come on, Sharp. Come over here, son.
We can't say where he's gonna go, so we can either drag him back. Where are we gonna blitz?
Honestly, I'd get Sharp over to try and upset the Strength 5 warriors because he has guard. And if the best way to nullify them, obviously, is just play guard wars. And that would be Sharp's cup of tea. Be right into that. Ceremal, hello. Hey Anahat, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the show. Igo, hello, buddy. Are you ready for tomorrow evening? Have I said hello, Ceremal? I think I did. We haven't changed that message, Andy.
Which one?
The Amazon Prime Zunkbot message.
Oh. Thought we had.
It's not important, is it?
Okay.
Destronov, good evening, my friend. How are you? Welcome back. Good to see you.
I think the possible downside is worth the risk.
Hello, Frank.
I think it's worth the risk.
Well, this is the second game. The first game, 4-0 win against Skaven, so that was a flying start. But we're playing against Tomo in the this channel. He's with us, and this is going to be a tougher proposition. But so far, so good.
Yeah.
Eggy got book. That is not easy to say, but thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the show. Taking Names asks, how much does the RNG influence the game? It certainly has an impact, but I'd say that the talent to Blood Bowl is probably the primary skill is mitigating risk of what do you do, but also in what order. There is enough skill in it that in perpetual leagues, for example, the higher divisions will almost invariably be populated by people who are good players. A very good team, if you've been lucky with skill ups, can prop up an okay player that he can punch above his weight a bit. But no, I'd say it's probably 70% talent, 30% luck. And of course, over league seasons, the luck tends to balance itself out eventually anyway. So yeah, it's a factor. But no, probably skill is much more so. Yes, fair point, Shirley. It does depend who you ask. I was trying to give a balanced view there, and hopefully most folks would probably say, yeah, that's a fair comment.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, Andy? What would you say the balance is between random luck and skill, percentage-wise, as a split between the two?
I think you're pretty good, pretty accurate there, I think. Would I change that percentage? I don't know. I think so. There's a lot of things that are a skill, and yeah, I've had a little bit of a rough couple of days with dice where we've not won things that maybe on balance I would have expected to win or whatever. But if I went back and I'd analysed them really carefully, there's been a few things that I've gone, oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's on me. That is. It's like poker, isn't it? I think the closest analogy is something like poker. Bless you, thank you very much.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say poker's got a bit more chance. You get 4 aces, you're just going to win, aren't you?
Yeah, but that's the subtlety of poker there. Yeah, that's brilliant, thank you. That yes, you'll win that hand, but you won't win as hard as you could have done. There's a free casualty. Wow, ouch. Hope he's okay. He's all right. And Mio, you're right there that all the information in the Blood Bowl game is available, whereas in poker you're playing a different game because you have to understand where to collect all the information. But then we're talking about two fundamentally different games, but both with a luck element to them. Right. Anyway, back to the Blood Bowl just for one moment while we deal with.
Oh, God. I was just about to agree with BZL's comment, and then I read his second comment and thought, "Now shut up."
I'm very lucky, Craig. I think is probably the way to play that one.
Yeah, he should be wearing tea. Yeah.
So
Well, talking of wearing things, have you got your biscuit pocket on today?
no, I've got my streaming hoodie on, which I only tend to wear when I'm streaming.
Ah, right, okay. That or when you're lurking around the back of the nurse's home.
Yeah, both work though, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, we've got shitloads more guard. I think we need to start leveraging the fact that we've got shitloads more guard.
Ah, they're all taking the piss out of me earlier, BZL. It's not fair.
I don't think they should take the piss out of you.
Well, they're at a disadvantage because I've got a microphone, so it's a bit like heckling at a comedy
Comic.
gig, isn't it?
It doesn't work,
You're
does
pretty
it?
much on the hiding nothing. Well, you notice Pedro Jack shut right the hell up about what job do you do there, Mr. Big. We haven't heard back from old Pedro since then, have we?
No.
Right, immediately. There we go.
He just baited him, didn't he? Poke the bear. Poke him.
Couldn't leave it alone. Yeah.
Poke him. Oh dear. Right. Blitz the block, dodge, mighty blow thing. Put it to the sideline. I like that. Yeah. Blitz that and pull it to the sideline.
Love you, really, Pedro Jack. You know that, don't you? Let's have a quick check how the game's going. It's going all right, actually, isn't it? So far, so good.
It's going all right. Yeah.
Do you know what, though, Grindle? Ever since, Rolf Harris and Jimmy Savile and all that lot, I think that the Werther's original marketing department are all keeping pretty bloody quiet. Because let's face it, it was a bit creepy, wasn't it? Old blokes handing out butter candy to kids. Not this day and age, no.
Yeah, it's not good, that.
I mean, as sweets go, they're quite nice, aren't they? Those originals are quite good.
Didn't trust the troll to not fuck that up. I do trust him to do this.
What are you doing?
Yeah!
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Unbelievable. There we
Troll
go.
foul. You don't see that very often, do you?
Yeah!
A bit risky, wasn't it? You
I've
just
got a bribe.
on the bribe there.
I've got a bribe.
still, that was very bold. Where's Zayats?
He's at the back protecting the ball.
Oh, right, he's busy. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh dear, yeah, that's not going to go down well on Match of the Day, is it? They're going to look at that and oh dear, no, oh no.
Was it risky? Well, kinda. But a stun here, just a stun is quite nice because it keeps that fucker quiet for a turn. So that's a good thing.
Well, Giran Darth Moy, who's probably Welsh, I'm guessing with a name like that, is by far and away. No, I think he's Welsh. Is by far and away the most dangerous player on the pitch. So anything to keep him, with his neck wound in is good news, isn't it? Just as I say that. Oh, yeah.
Back.
Ooh, a tactical apothecary. Well, Florence has packed up and gone home now.
The reason I've gone for that is because I'm nuts. No, because both, yeah. But I'm thinking that this team's only got 2 or 3 more games left in it, probably. So would I have done that if we were in a proper Champ Ladder season? No. But just for right now, it's probably all right.
You're playing this like a final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it doesn't bite me, but it might.
Well, having Muir back for the next drive keeps our guard advantage going. So no, there is merit in doing that.
Yep. I'm really hungry. Oh, it's a cookie. Oh, these are amazing, these cookies are. Mrs. Davo best not hear me eat these. She knows she knows I've got them, but I think she'll be very pleased if I eat them. Interesting.
White Rabbit. This team's only got. This team only has a few more games in it. The competition they're playing in is the Cyanide Official Champ Ladder, which is which runs in seasons. This season was cut short because of the Legendary Edition expansion and only lasts 4 weeks. That 4 weeks is up on Tuesday. So as of Tuesday, this competition's over and this team gets retired. Usually the competition runs for 6 weeks, and then there's quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals, etc.
Yep.
Lyrasin asks, is the Necro team still top of the ladder? They're still up there, but no. Crucifer put on a hell of a run with some Chaos Dwarfs, and he's way out in front. We had a look and thought, well, should we have a go at catching him? But he was so far ahead. We figured that we'll leave them there. They had a good run.
Yeah, he was that far ahead. It just wasn't worth investing the time and effort into trying.
Lorien asks, how do you participate in these competitions? If you own the game of Blood Bowl 2, Lorien, it's free to anybody. You create a team, click, I think it's called Play in a League on the main menu, choose multiplayer, and then the top left corner, the biggest league around, you will see it straight away. You'll see the Cyanide Champions Ladder. And so you then look in there for the next one will be Champions Ladder Season 9. There's 2 leagues that will be way bigger than the rest. The open ladder, which is less competitive, and there's a Champs Ladder, which is probably the better of the 2. you'll spot it. Excuse me. The alternative to the Champ Ladder leagues, we use those for streaming because you can play those games whenever you fancy. So it really lends itself to a streaming show. But both Andy and I and many of the folks in the channel also play in private perpetual leagues. And if I'm honest, kind of slightly prefer those. We've got a couple of links below to our favourite ones, Orca-Cola and UKBBL. But also Reddit run their own league, which is pretty good, known as REBBL. G-Man is also a large, well-established one. They're all pretty nice communities.
Yeah. If you play this game a fair bit, it's worth having a team in Champ Ladder. And I would recommend you go in Champ Ladder, not the Open League, because Champ Ladder you won't get as many concessions. So when you're playing a game, you should get through to the end.
And no, Lorian, although the name is confusing, the Champ Ladder isn't exclusive or elitist. Anybody is free to join it.
It's not a good injury.
Ah, yes, and of course VGP is one of the admins as well.
He is indeed.
G-Man is part of Rebel. Do you know Hummersep? My mistake. I did actually know that. It just slipped my mind. I'm multitasking here too much. I'm afraid. So apologies for that duff piece of info. That wasn't lucky.
It was.
The Open League's probably a little bit easier, but the Champ Ladder has got a sense of purpose to it. Yeah,
which is nice.
Nice.
Really nice.
Oh, got one.
Good.
Oh, that's handy because that's one of the guard lads. So very useful having that.
Yep. Right.
Now then, our favourite Welsh Chaos Warrior. Have you met Zayats, by the way? Giran Marthri Yath? I think you two will get along famously. Oh, he's a tough one, that one, isn't he?
He is.
He's not going down easily. He's hanging in there. Well, yeah, Destronov's absolutely right. For those of you who don't know, after this game, actually no, probably the next two games, in about an hour 45, we are broadcasting the grand final of Season 8 Champ Ladder, which should be a heck of a show, as we've got a very good coach Anarian playing his Wood Elves. Bit of an underdog against another quality coach, Crucifer, playing his Chaos Dwarves. That promises to be a heck of a good game.
Yeah. And as mentioned, the Champ Ladder has cash prizes. So even if you're still learning, if you're learning, then the best thing to do is play against better coaches. Well, you'll do that in Champ Ladder because that's where the better coaches tend to go. And if you're good. Sorry, I was half a sneeze there. It's gone away again, as sneezes always do. And if you're good, then it's better just to play against good coaches because it's more enjoyable. So whichever way around you look at it, I was a little bit fortunate there. Steve Stark on hand as usual.
Steve Stark's really got a taste for touchdowns, hasn't he, after last game?
Doesn't matter what team he plays in. He will score touchdowns.
Like, give me the ball. Give me the ball.
He's like a 20-a-goal a season player, isn't he? Go on playing West Ham's team and he'd still bang in 20 a season.
He's looking good for the Shiv door this year, isn't
Is that in post to the Ballon d'Or?
he? Yeah. Ah, this is not the block dice you were looking for.
No.
Yes, yes, indeed. Steve Stark is a top player. Top player. Top player.
Oh, in the face. In the face. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Too much in the
Tommy,
face.
Tommy, sorry.
That's quite a lot in the face.
His head's
Oh,
come
dear.
off. Oh, it's come right off. Oh, it's rolled away. Oh, no, that wasn't very sporting, was it? We was gone and thrown it into the crowd, and they're now passing it around. Oh, that's not. It's not nice to see that, is it?
If not.
Who was that? That was Dagon, wasn't it? Dirty. Courier Dan, you couldn't argue with that, could you? He's definitely dead. Oh, surely like it. You can't win anything with snotlings.
Oh, we've got him. We've got the good one. Good.
Oh, Welsh lads off.
Right. Okay. So where can you get to? You can get to there. So we just need to go to
Oh, no, that is a blow for Tommy.
Yeah. Yes. That is exactly what can happen when you're playing with only one danger piece. It can get sucked in, or snaffled up, as should we say, and then we just stood on it and stood on it and stood on it until we've got rid of it.
It's as we were talking about before. It's can smother the danger with the guard, and then once the casualties start happening, it's like a domino effect. Once you become outnumbered. I'm just watching what happens here. Oh, Saint Sugary taking dodge. That was a good choice, wasn't it? Doing a thing.
Dodging, doing a thing. So. It's been a bit of a brutal half, actually. We've caused 2 casualties. So we've killed a guard thing and casualtied his best Chaos Warrior. I'm pleased we didn't kill it, because I'm sure... I'd like to win the game, but I don't want to knack his team.
Well, we'd as soon as smashed a stained glass window than damage a play like that, wouldn't we?
Oh.
What happened to Domin? I see he's in the casualty box. In all the excitement, I missed what happened to him.
He just got punched in the head and...
Hmm.
Yeah, just bad things really happened. Right, one... Come round. Oh, do I fancy doing this? Don't roll. Don't roll d6 on turn 8, Andy. Don't do it. Oh.
He's not having a good game, is Dartmouth.
Do it. Look on the positives. There are 4 KOs. They only have 1 roll to come back now, as opposed to 2. So there is that. Maybe I'll get away with it. I don't know. I was going to foul the Mighty Blow guy. That's what I was going to do.
So why did we just fail to score there? Honestly, I'm
We rolled a double 1.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but you're going to get some stick from the fans about this, and
A little bit,
I'm afraid I have to say, rightly so. That was very naughty.
Oh, Dave, fuck off. Ah!
He's fine.
He is, but we're down a guard now. Oh well. We still had the much better of it.
Well, plaque lung mucus is that's his second casualty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Dagon. You'll be okay, son.
That's what happened to me the last time I did that. Didn't score on turn 8, and then all the KOs came back.
Well, so did our lads. So.
I didn't have any.
Purist. I didn't want to sound too admonishing, but he knows what he's doing.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a calculated gamble of sorts, really.
Well, plus, I think your play style, especially as this is near the end of the season, this is more for entertainment and showboating rather than win at all costs.
Yeah, if this had been a proper. Next season, there's no way I'd have done that. I'd have just walked it in. And if we were in a final somewhere, I'd have walked it in. And you risk
going to apologise to all the fans who've come all this way,
paid all this money, tuned in, just for that. Tommy's just said he's now going to have to play like elves and avoid the bashing. It's because it's not done. If Tommy gets a shed load of removals off the line of scrimmage, it changes the dynamic of the game. But let's not forget, I've still got a wizard. I've still got a bribe. Whoops. I've got a little click happy fingers.
Oh, no, Anto's just unsubbed because of that. Well, I can't blame him.
No.
What we're going to play next season, Shawnee asks. It's Vampires and Chaos, I think, are the two picks.
It is indeed.
Chaos, because we fancy with chances of getting somewhere, and Vampires, because of all the new and novel teams, we both quite fancy Vampires. I think there's a lot of finesse to be had with a Vamp team, and plus there's quite a lot of amusement with the whole villagers storming the castle with pitchforks.
Yeah.
Oh, Shawnee, don't say that.
The only reason I wouldn't play Vamps is if they are broken in the first season.
We can try, and if they are horribly buggy in some way, then we can always shelve them, can't we?
Yeah.
You'd like to think that having completed the open beta, that fixing the bugs will be something that happens before they sell it to everybody. Yeah. Traditionally that's how it goes, isn't it?
They are also patching as well on Monday night. So maybe there's going to be a thing there.
It's a wait and see. I mean, it's not like Cyanide releases historically haven't had some problems, so you can understand folks' cynicism, but wait and see. He's got some very nice players on this Chaos team, Tommy, hasn't he? Apart from Welsh Warrior, who's now no longer a problem, you see who's got the ball right now.
Yeah, agility 4, strength 4. Yeah, that's not been lost on me. That hasn't.
What was he called? That one that I had. Again with F. Agility 4, strength 4. Was it Crazy Yak? It was like that.
It was, yeah. Lorian says, is the PC version quite different from the tabletop rules? It's quite different from the 2016 rule set, yes. Where Cyanide where they just messed up the rules completely. But the CRP rules and this game are very close.
Well, they're basically identical, or they should be. I don't know of many differences. This is based on Living Rulebook 6 that all the tabletop tournaments use and have done for years.
There are a couple of changes, but not many.
you'd say it was the same game, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, I would, yeah. Right, let's just put all the guard in there.
Yeah, that's true, Grindle, but that's a quirk of just this iteration of Blood Bowl 2. Skills used to have choices on them, and I think with the Legendary game, some of them will now become optional.
That's a shame. Yeah, the option, non-option of skills will probably get broadly fixed, I would think.
Tell you what, he's a good lad, isn't he?
He is. Hopefully the bribe holds.
Oh, yes. Andy, did you play tabletop? How is piling on different? A couple of folks have said it is.
They're talking. No, it's again. You're talking about the 2016 edition of tabletop, where Games Workshop have just re-released Blood Bowl. And my personal opinion of it is they've made an absolute mess of it. You're talking about Death Zone 1 and Death Zone 2, where if you want to use piling on, you have to use a team reroll to pile on.
Right, I've not looked at those.
Terrible.
I've never heard anybody say I like these new rules. That they seem to be universally ignored. But
Yeah,
the
they
tabletop competitions all use the previous rules.
Ooh, quad skulls! Wow, you don't see many of those
Harsh.
every week. Jesus.
That was harsh.
Yeah, you don't get many of them to the pound. Wow. Was unlucky. Not completely gonna trash his day though, I don't think. I think he'll be alright here.
Yeah, I think the strength 4 ball carrier means getting 2 dice on it is going to be
Tricky.
I'm going borderline, can't do it. The only way I can see would be to get an Aryan Tribute Goblin Chuckles, park him next to the ball, clear a path, and then blitz the ball with one of the 2 Black Orcs. Or you could, if you're really feeling flash, you could do it with D sharp if you're being really flash.
I'm feeling flash.
Go for it.
Might or it might not work. I'm going to finish the rest of this turn with movement though. Just jump up. Okay, I get lucky here and get a knockdown.
Lorian, I don't know. I'm not really a tabletop player. Anybody in the stream able to answer that for Lorian?
What was the question?
Where do you recommend as a good place to look for information about the latest tabletop rules?
The naf.net would be the place to go. That is the official tabletop place to go and collect stuff.
You know what? There I was, pouring skepticism on Sharp's ability to do that, and he's totally proved me wrong. I'm sorry, Sharp. That was a very good job. Well done, Sunshine.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'll see you in 3 minutes.
Okay. Going into Games Workshop stores wouldn't be a terrible idea. It wouldn't be my first place to go and find stuff, but it wouldn't be terrible. I feel like I'm coming across as a very negative person towards Games Workshop. Games Workshop are lovely, but they do often make some odd choices when it comes to their marketing strategies and whatnot. Oh, that goes Chuckles. Down he goes. But he survived the hit. Good lad. Let's see what the rest of the turn brings in terms of action. I seem confident in the dice. Well, I'm talking to an Aryan. I wonder what tournaments you have to win to consider yourself one of the best in the world. Let me link something to you all, because there seems to be quite a few people who are fairly new to the show, or certainly fairly new to Blood Bowl in general. So I'm just going to link you this. There you go. So if you looked at that, that is for tabletop ranking. The rank of everyone who plays tabletop tournaments. Every time you go to a tabletop tournament, you'll play probably 6 games, and as you win, draw, or lose, your ranking will go up and down. You start at 150 points, and it will either go up or down from there based on what happens to you. You could do that, said the coach. Yeah, you could do that. You could say, "Well, I'm the best in the world. Prove me wrong." What a lot of people will do is. Oh, hang on. Let me just carry on reading. Yeah, K-Ferg is very good. I haven't actually seen him play, but he's won absolutely everything that he can possibly win at the moment, hasn't he? Came in there.
Now we're back.
Welcome back. Sorry, I'm having to ponder for a moment about turns and what I'm going to do and stuff.
No, it's all right.
So this is going to be 1 dice into 1 dice. It's 1 dice into 2. You've got to take the extra 3+ on here, surely. Yeah. So what I'm just currently looking at here is I can blitz the ball carrier, and we've got 1 assist, which is great. So that makes it 1 dice. He then goes into this square here, which is 1 dice because of our guard. In fact, to be 2 dice uphill because of that. And I don't want that. So I'm just pondering, what are my other choices, what are my other options? I need to do something differently. 2, 3. In case it's that, isn't it? Let's make it 2 dice.
Xthulu, yeah. The benefit of having mass guard is that you got the opportunity to prevent your opponent making any blocks against you at all, or really reducing that opportunity. If you're playing in a perpetual league, you might take more Mighty Blow first just to speed progression. But taking guard before Mighty Blow is also effective. You can go whichever way you like, though, to be honest. I wouldn't say either's wrong.
Yep. Right, sorry, going back to the tabletop thing, an awful lot of players have played an awful lot of games in the tabletop. So all the very good coaches have got the ranking points at the top, and occasionally you get someone come in and go, "Oh, who are you? Who have you just won all 6 games?" Doesn't happen very often, but it does from time to time. Right, what could Tommy do to get himself out of this problem? It's a very good question, and I don't know. I'm just wondering if you can use the Chaos Warrior to blitz into our Blitzer Rich's T and set up a chain push. But there's nothing blindingly obvious on here.
I mean, what he wants to do is punch over Muir, our southeasterly most Black Orc, bring the ball round there, hand it off to Baby Warrior and run southeast. The problem he's got is getting the ball out.
Okay. This is a lot of dice.
Bainesy, hello mate, good to see you.
What's that symbol? I don't know who that is.
No.
No, I don't know who that is. Bainesy, who's that? Who have you just linked a little picture of?
Sheriff Eli, but I don't know who Sheriff Eli is. He's probably famous. Yep, don't forget, Pedro Jack points out, we've still got Paul propping up the bar, glugging creme de menthe as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure you had not forgotten this.
No, now the thrower's in range. Before he was down. If you remember last turn, he ran 5 squares diagonally, so he was just way out of the play. Now he is in with the play. Maybe using the wizard here is the right thing to do. Let's see what happens with the rest of his turn with his positioning.
Right, I now know who Sheriff Eli is.
Okay.
Flashbinder does that, doesn't he? I just saw some videos of him being a GTA role-play lawyer. No, really.
So why did that not work? Have another go. Oh, the wizard said no. He'd been spending too much time in the bar, and was then completely unable to fulfill his obligations.
Oh dear, and now he's just been sick. Why do we pay that, man? Honestly.
Don't know, it's just not right, is it? It's just not right.
All is not lost.
No, indeed. All is absolutely not lost. So that doesn't have guard, so we're going to come in and we're going to do a frenzy hit here, and we're going to end up putting the ball carrier against the side of the pitch. So we'll put the dodging piece at the back, dirty player at the front.
It's very nice of his community. Apparently, Sheriff Eli's fans raised 20,000, I presume, dollars to get him to play Grand Theft Auto 5.
Wow.
I know.
6 dice, but we got him down in the end.
Now that's actually turned out
Turned out well,
okay.
that, yeah.
Where the ball is.
It has, but it's a.
But
He's looking rather exposed. I think he's looking every shot and going, I don't think I want to be there.
yeah,
So, could. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the troll in. Yeah, let's bring the troll in. We've even got a lucky bonus pal there.
no.
Oops. And then what we do is we get to try and knock that over. We do. Keep it away from the ball carrier. Right, what we're going to do with the goblin. The goblin? He's almost doing a job. Chuckles is actually doing a job on that. So he's got 5+ dodge in here. I don't think that's a good idea. He's got 6+ dodge in there. He's got... that's not a hard dodge. It's only a 4+. So we'll bring... we'll do nothing. We will fall over. That's what we'll do.
Xthulu, these teams are... the Orcs are just under 1,600 and the Chaos were 1,800 and change.
Yeah, it was 1630, 1850. The reason the Chaos don't look as dangerous as they did was we've got casualty that, the big, strong, dangerous one. And ever since we got rid of that, Tommy's been playing uphill a little bit and catch up.
He's keeping pace though.
Yeah.
Casualty for casualty, pretty much.
Yep. What have we had removed? So we've had Dom, and these are both badly hurt, thankfully. Interesting. Luckily in Blood Bowl you don't get 2 blitzes a turn, otherwise you could get a hit on the ball carrier. Is Waaaargh okay? No, Waaaargh, unfortunately, mate. We've got some bad news for you.
We do?
We do, yeah.
Oh, okay, if you say
No, we
so.
don't. No, Waaaargh, unfortunately, is still fine, yeah. Useless, but fine.
Yeah, he's on the halfway line. Show Waaaargh where Waaaargh is. No, he's fine.
And for those of you just joining, one of the things that we do in this stream is it's really original. I don't know why anyone's not thought of it before. Is that we name players after people. You just have to put your hand up and say I'd like to be in the team, and if you want to be in the team, we'll add you. I like that, Gruff.
He's got his hands full at the minute, though.
He has. Right. Well, you're going to have to stand up. T, on your feet. Down players. It feels like it.
White Ribbit, I shall add you to the list. We've got a list of folks that we're working through. So, yes, you are now on the list.
How greedy are we feeling?
Taping names asks, what's the attendance of the final going to be? Don't know. At the semi-final, I think we had a couple of hundred watching us.
Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't.
200.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we made 200. I'd certainly be very pleased if we made 200, but I don't know we will get.
Oscar, you are on the list. And Wealth Horde got you as well.
Push, push, push. Come on, be nice, dice. Oh, these are not the dice you're looking for, Andy. Well, second time the game has said, no, you shall not surf something. You shall try, but you shall be denied.
Slick Fiskin got.
Yeah, indeed. I don't want powers. It's the second time that's happened. Will the final end up on YouTube? Funny you should mention that. Yeah, it will. It'll be up before by the latest. It'll be up on Monday night.
Pedro Jack, you are already on the list, fairly near the top, mate. I would say you are one. You are currently 23rd, Pedro Jack, but as we're making two teams straight away, you should be in one of the two teams initially. No, White Rabbit, the list isn't random. It's just the order in which people said, "Can I be on the team?" And I've got like 100 and something odd names, many of which have been crossed off.
Yeah.
Right, hang on, I've got to concentrate, get some more names down. Destronov, can you hear me okay now? I might have been taking my finger off the push to talk a bit there.
Talk key. Yeah.
Elk Meme got you. Igor Vision.
Is that surfable? On your feet. On your feet.
Mighty Zonk, you're already on the list, mate. Aardvark. I think you probably have been, but on an old team, so I'll re-add you.
Yeah, Oddrock's been on, has played for us before. Okay, I don't think we're going to go for that route.
Grindle, got you. Bobface. Oh, God. Hang on. I'll re-add you, Bobface. I think you've been on team previously. Oh, no, you're not. You're 25th, Bobface. Runier, got you. Walford, thank you ever so much for the sub, mate. That's excellent. Much appreciated.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much indeed. Sorry, I'm having to concentrate an awful lot on this. This drive more than I would want to, but we are where we are with it. If that troll goes stupid, we're in a world of trouble.
Von Steinberg, got you.
go for it. It's not really. This is really congested down the sidelines. Ridiculously congested. He fell over and stunned himself in his turn, so he'll stay stunned. I think.
Right, we've got about 60 names on the list at the second. Yeah, but I mean, we get through, you know, 25, 30 almost instantly, and then there's replacements over a 6-week period.
Well, that's true.
Chivalric, son, yeah, got you. Yeah, I mean, I could have stuck this on a spreadsheet, but as I'm basically reading the names to Andy as he doesn't compile the list, it's frankly more convenient just to have a pad of paper. I just don't have to open it. It's there.
I've just written to him there. I'm pushing my luck a little bit. That was 4 go for it's that turn and a troll block. That could have gone wrong.
Velahopia, UK BBL is starting their new season on Tuesday. They will be taken in Legendary. Coca-Cola has got 2 more weeks to go, and then will be starting its new season, so that will also obviously be Legendary.
Yep.
Pedro.
Oh, Gimlick would like to be in the team.
Yeah,
Paperless billing. Huh. Oh, the goblin's just gone. I don't fucking think so. Oh dear. Oh dear. That was
What's he done?
unfortunate timing. He went for a go for it to hit the goblin in the face with 3 dice, and he rolled a 1, so the goblin leaps up and punches him and KOs him. Which should give me the leverage now to make sure that we should win now.
Hello, Zombie. How are you, mate? Pidpad was here. I don't know if he still is. I would expect so.
That. It's now just all about making sure the ball's safe. No.
Blimey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can still base the ball effectively. To make it so it's bloody difficult. There we go. You got to dodge that way.
Destronov, goodness me! Now, if that's one thing about this channel is we don't tend to charge people for anything.
No, this is all free. This is.
It's all free. It's all free.
We're all free. There's double skulls. Yeah, we go on the basis that if people are enjoying it and they want to sub for free because they've got Amazon Prime, or they want to sub us at their own pocket, then we graciously accept, and it's very kind. And that will mean that we'll definitely carry on in the future. But we do it because we quite enjoy talking to you all, because there's an awful lot of people we've met, and they've got little bits of backstory, which is just really entertaining. And I really, really enjoy it.
Slick Fist and cynically ventures that nothing is free.
It is.
I don't know. How much is this costing you so far?
Yeah, it is.
Andy, request from Morbid Orbits. Good suggestion.
Go on.
When you get a chance, can you stick a
Beautiful.
vote up
Thank you.
to... hang on, let me start again. Can you stick a vote up so that the viewers can vote for who they think is going to win the final?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Tom Schnizzle, you silver-tongued devil. Love you too, man.
Oh dear. You guys might have seen that. Well, I think you probably will have seen it.
Family show. That's all right. That was very PG.
Was it? Oh dear. Right. Tomo,
Well,
I
no
think.
tongue. So yeah, it's fine. Peck on the cheek.
Yeah. Which might censor it. I don't fucking think so. That was my girlfriend dropping some food off, so thank you very much. To her, well, she's gone again. Tom, I think you're still in the stream. If you are, thank you very much for the game. It was a good one. We'll just quickly run the ball in.
This there's been a pretty good game. This has been tight. Sorry about Waaaargh, the dead goat business. Apart from that, nobody died.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time to win and risk nothing else. Absolutely. That actually levels him up. He gets either block or agility or something.
Movement high.
All movement, yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, and MVP goes to Muir. So Black Orcs scoring MVPs at this stage is always good news.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. He's not far away from leveling, actually.
Grindle, you haven't seen Ava and his girlfriend and me together, but you have seen Ava and me separately, and we're clearly distinct. Oh, see, there you go.
There we go. Right.
Have
we got time for another one? We've got
1 hour.
All right. We'll play quickly.
Well, as this is effectively